If you're a man, you don't cry about it. You take life, the ups and downs. If you're a real man, you never go down, you just stay up. That's why this sport coat costs $800 and that costs $200. And I don't know what that costs, I'd be ashamed to wear it. That's why I'm wearing lizard shoes and a Rolex watch.
Importing it, snorting it, any competition extorting it, anything I want affording it, got enough crack to get four to hit, turn a saint to a sinner, lose to a winner, whether old school or upbeat, beginner, my shit's the best, Rick's the best, have your heart beating right out your chest, that Ric Flair like, woo! That Ric Flair like, woo! This is all I do, I got that Ric Flair like, woo! Styling, profiling, that Ricky make a girl go, woo!
So I would go to games with him, and the whole announce crew knows him because he's like, he's a noticeable black guy. Yeah. But I forgot Bobby Webster, who's now the president of the Raptors, is childhood friends with Schultz. So I used to hang out with Bobby Webster in New York, and completely forgot. So then, you think about it every so often, but you don't think when you're at the game. So then Bobby Webster's just there, and you're like, oh yeah, we used to just sit on Schultz, we both slept on a couch head to toe with the president of the Toronto Raptors. It's crazy. Yeah. He worked in the NBA office at the time. That was it. He just worked in New York at the NBA office.
Him 2 years ago at Madison Square Garden.
It's quite a place to meet.
Oh man!
I met him at Comics, opening for Colin Kane, a really, really hacky comic. I'd love to bring Colin Quinn. I hate Colin Kane. Colin Kane is such a fun story. When I saw him headline, that's where I met Andrew Schultz.
Welcome, Goblin Ogre.
Hello, everyone. So Schultz's management, which is now the owners of the Stand, had me coming in to look at, I think, Colin, Rick Shapiro, who that's a whole other story, ex-heroin addict, and Rick's alive still, which is fucking unbelievable. But
I know that guy. He used to be on Lucky Louie, right?
Yes. Louis loved using Rick on stuff, and Rick was a very artistically appreciated. So okay, I'll tell the story about Rick first. So Yuck Yucks would bring Rick in because he was cheap and artistically important, but cheap. Right. And so I had to babysit Rick for 2 weeks once on this run with Yucks. And it was insane. I had all these different comics. We were driving around places. We went to Montreal. We went to whatever. And every hotel room, it looked like Rick just opened his bag and twirled in a circle to just let the contents fly. You'd be in a room 20 minutes and it would be destroyed. It was crazy. And I remember in Montreal, we couldn't find him. And we went to his room. We were in one of these shitty European style hotels in Montreal. And so we went to go find him, and to his hotel room was a trail of banana peppers. Every 3 feet was a banana, a hot pepper. Yeah. And we get to his door's just open.
He's trying to lure Mexicans.
He's got a thing for Latinos.
They're just poisoned. They're roofied banana peppers, soaking in Rufalin.
You can't roofie the first ones though. You're talking about the ones in the room, because if you roof, it takes time to kick in.
Yeah, right? I think you got enough room. It was a small hotel
because you don't want her passing out in the hallway.
If we were at the Four Seasons, we'd have a problem. But at this hotel, they'd make it to the room fine.
You stand up with a pile of tortas.
There's sour cream on every counter for some reason.
She walks in. Hey, stick these taquitos in my ass.
So, anyways, we ended up losing him for a bit. He was getting a hooker for sure, but
Good for him.
Anyways, the point. So
he's doing well.
Rick Shapiro was one of these people that when he would be like, who'd like you? Paul Provenza. But then what he does is he then just calls the person in front of you, so you just. So, anyways, his management was the people from the Stand. So he tells them about me. They bring me in to meet me. That's the night I meet Schultz. But this guy Colin Kane is headlining, and he's doing his set, and he keeps going to this guy in the crowd, and he's making fun of him for looking like the guy from Blues Traveler, right? And then he makes a comment. He makes another comment. Finally, he makes a third comment, and the guy stands up with his ID out and goes, "I'm John Popper. I'm the guy from Blues Traveler.
No shit.
It was the guy
God.
from Blues Traveler. It just whatever. So, anyways, he later got caught with so many guns. He got caught with
Awesome.
a small Middle Eastern army worth of guns in his car,
cool.
and got away with it because he had
Oh,
permits for
yeah.
everything. Like he's like such a
Gun
we're
nut.
gonna have to fight
Yeah.
the government one day, but it's all legal. Like
Yeah.
John Prepper. It should have been his name, but
I
yeah.
like that anybody who like amasses that amount of like a huge arsenal is like, hey, just in case the government kills. Like that's basically saying this is how I want to die.
Yeah.
Because you know you could like
Government
flip your
win.
couch and open fire on all the SWAT trying to come, but eventually they're gonna kill you.
Also, I watched enough like fucking Mythbusters or all those shows like that. I learned you flip a couch, hide behind it. They're just gonna shoot you through a fucking couch.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like-
yeah, absolutely.
It's not there for like.
No, yeah.
Yeah, it's not bulletproof, but it's just it's sort of there to.
Oh, you don't know where I am. Yeah.
You might. I would argue, and I'm not a scientist, but I would argue that you may be more likely to survive a blow that's gone through a couch already. It might slow the bullet down enough that like it doesn't.
Where it hits on the
You know, because
Yeah.
also it depends what the type of bullet is,
Yeah.
right? Because some bullets are meant to break apart.
Yeah.
So then you're getting hit with shrapnel, which sucks,
Right.
but
For
probably
hollow
doesn't
points,
kill
I
you.
think, right? Where-
Yeah.
yeah, and they blow up on impact.
So
Those are fucking dirty.
Yeah.
Like the fact that we invented those were like, yeah, I know we invented bullets, but how about bullets that explode in your fucking organs?
I doubt whoever came up with that has a lot of friends. Wants everyone dead in the worst fucking way.
because it's like, oh, I don't want to kill the person. I just want to ruin them for like a while.
What was that one where, like, the Charlie Kirk assassin? Somebody told me he put like on a bullet, "You're gay now" or something.
yeah.
I was like, that's pretty funny.
That's funny. That's
But
funny.
all sorts of manifesto shit.
Yeah, you put Ballacella, you put whatever. He put, I work for the CIA secretly. Don't
This
worry
is
about that.
haunted.
So we've been recording like his podcast here.
Yeah.
This place is haunted. Absolutely.
Oh, I could tell walking in. It's that Latino, like I don't know. I just saw it's like Santeria shit. I just know when there's
Yeah,
spirits
yeah.
around.
Dude,
It's heavy.
Definitely spirit.
They're like sniffing my neck right now.
To be fair, our seance lady did say she was going to do things to protect the place. So, because she was worried that people might carry or leave with spirits.
Yeah.
So she was supposed to
Yeah.
put like a wobbly woo. It had like such a silly name.
Wobbly-woo?
It wasn't that, but like the level of name was so silly. It was like hard for me not to laugh at.
Right,
It was
right,
a
right,
very
Wobbly
silly
woo.
name for the thing. But in that world, it's like, that's Blue Cross Blue Shield,
Well, that's what I was going to wonder is like her saying, "Oh, I'll clear out the place of spirits or whatever." Is that like a doctor who's just trying to get you on the hook for like, "Oh, I thought I
Uh-oh.
cleared it out," and then you got to bring her back because she missed
like
one.
a spiritual mechanic.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, but you have to understand where I lie, which is like, if it is haunted, that's just money.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like, I see
Right.
dollars. Put whatever fucking demon or whatever you want in here.
This should be the Toronto
Absolutely.
version of Las Vegas's Zach Baggins Haunted Museum.
Absolutely. That's
Me
kind
and
of,
Lewis went with Matt the owner and got kicked out.
Which one of you tried to jack
we
off
weren't
to
taking the evil
Annabelle?
spirits seriously. We got booted out.
What?
We were like, wait, okay, when you come into this, into our haunted museum, you can't do, and we're just talking and laughing, and like, you guys got to leave.
Oh, that's gay. Okay.
It was the gayest reason
I would have
why.
assumed you actually did something bad.
Oh no, wait! They caught Lewis filming. Lewis was trying to record everything.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
a hospital. You're not allowed to film.
Like everywhere you go, you start shit. Like the World Series, man.
Yeah.
That's a great video.
The Lewis series are great. I fucking want
You
that
got
shit
the
to blow
Blue Jay
up.
game?
Oh yeah, that was fun.
The Yankees.
Yeah, that's Lee's big claim to fame now.
That's fucking hilarious, man.
What happened? I missed your claim to fame. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine. It was this clip that Lewis put out of us going to Game 7 of the World Series,
Okay.
and I was in my
How
Yankees.
I was in my
How
Yankee
rich is
shit.
your girl?
No, he won tickets.
What?
Yeah, he won tickets to like some Rogers raffle or whatever.
Okay.
And then he's like, yeah, so he decided to bring me because I'm a baseball fan. And I just wore my Yankee shit. and so everyone's, Blue Jays, Dodgers fans are staring at me like, who's this fucking creep? Who's this
Yeah.
asshole? And everything was going fine while they were winning. and then they lose, and I'm laughing my ass off.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
And everyone turned on me.
Yeah,
Like 3 people wanted to fight me.
that's hilarious.
When my closest I've ever had to that, I went when I lived in Chicago was the year that the Raptors won the championship. So when we played the Bucks, I got like $100 standing room tickets to see Game 6 in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Which is like what we ended up winning. And there was this like 95-year-old woman. I'm in my Kyle Lowry jersey, and this 95-year-old woman walks up like 5 rows
With her withery
to
fingers.
double flip me off, like in my face. I was like,
With her I'm about to drop dead.
to see like that much passion out of a woman, like she might have been wet for the first time in years, just out of the amount of anger she had.
She goes, "Fuck you." She turns around. Where am I? She just wandered into the game.
God bless her.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Because I was confused when when I was in Chicago, and I'm like, why would they give a fuck?
I went up to Milwaukee. It was a quick little. Milwaukee's just
Not that far, right?
What's Milwaukee like?
way blacker than you'd think.
Oh, I heard that.
People
Yeah.
do not understand how black Milwaukee is because you think like sort of German pretzel-y beer people,
Yeah.
but it's pretty hood.
It was the
A lot of still cheese curds everywhere, but black people like cheese curds.
that's what Dahmer was killing, right?
I'm not good at serial killers. I'm not like a big serial killer guy. I will say, I know that. So there was a bar that there was a really, when I lived in Chicago, L&L Tavern. Shout out to Joe Fernandez and the crew there, because just the worst open mic you've ever been to in your life.
Yeah.
But this bar was such a piece of shit. The bartender at Laugh Factory in Chicago had worked there previously and told me, like, when you open the bar, when you flip the light switch on to the bathroom, it is such a display of cockroaches running.
Yeah.
It like you'll never recover from it.
Wow.
But that bar was the hangout for I know H.H. Holmes for sure, but I always get the other one wrong, and maybe it was Dahmer, and maybe that makes sense. But for some reason, I want to say Gacy, but I might have the entirely wrong here. But I know H.H. Holmes, but 2 serial killers were like known and famous for hanging out at that bar, and it still exists in Chicago.
It was through
It's a
Dahmer's
dump.
crimes that I realized Milwaukee's like a lot of black people, because most of his victims were black.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I thought like they were just white people.
You think it's
Yeah.
real like Oktoberfest or
Right.
something, yeah.
Was it Cleveland too?
I think-
Cleveland or something.
Is there black people in
sure.
Cleveland? Absolutely.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
what we're asking? Oh, yeah.
No, I mean, the Dahmer.
Oh, I thought we were playing Guess Where Black People Live.
Well, I mean, fucking everywhere.
The east side of Cleveland, when I was moving from Chicago to New York,
Yeah.
and this was during COVID, so it was a particularly sad time. But on the east end of Cleveland, people would just sort of, their cars would just sort of start careening into like other lanes and stuff. Like there was such, I think the quality of life was so low that they
Lot of
just
drugs?
started. It wasn't even drug. It's just their body had given up survival instincts.
Oh, it's because their team name from the Indians changed to the Guardians.
That's probably what it was.
Okay,
is
yeah,
they
yeah,
had
yeah.
lost their fighting spirit.
They lost their fighting native spirit.
Change.
Yeah, it was so dumb. Fucking.
Why not just change it to actual Southeast Asian Indian people?
Thing is,
There's a
wear that
lot of
hat.
them. You'd be if you were the official baseball team of Indian people.
Yeah.
The Daisies.
Yeah.
in Winnipeg, all these native people always wore the jerseys. Like, I always see like native people in Cleveland Indians baseball jerseys.
Absolutely. Yeah, Native people don't care. They're literally
No.
suing to get the Redskins
Yeah.
back. And that one's objectively offensive.
Is it? I don't know
mean,
enough about
if there was black
culturally.
skins, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's just skins is tough.
There's a Red Blacks, Ottawa Red Blacks.
But there is no people who are red
Red
and
blacks.
black, you know? Like I would feel
Darth
like
Ball.
fair, okay.
Rough Riders.
Jim Thorpe, I believe, possibly was both black and native.
Oh, yeah. There's
The
those two.
Olympian.
Yeah.
I think Jim Thorpe might have been a red black.
There's a lot who say it.
Am I
in
just
the US.
am I just assuming that because
No,
he
no.
was good at sports?
You're probably. There's a lot who say it. I think Snoop had a little native in him.
Snoop?
Yeah, I think when he did his George Lopez DNA test.
But you have to be dubious of anyone telling you that from our parents' age group, because they were all a bunch of Elizabeth Warrens. They were all like, it was very trendy in our parents' age to just for them to go, oh, we've got a little indigenous
yeah.
and whatever. That
But
was
that
just like
singer-
and who knew?
Buffy saying Marie.
I have no idea. Is that a
The
singer or an
folk
OnlyFans
singer?
girl?
The folk
Okay.
singer?
Not Spanish people. South Americans. We don't want to admit we're Indian.
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
just like, no, we're Spanish from Spain.
yeah.
From
Yeah, those guys
Spain.
raped all the natives. We're a nice, tasty mix.
Yeah, but face-wise, you're such a victim.
We're
You know
natives.
what I mean? So clearly, you have some victim in there.
No, man, Spanish, dude.
How do you feel about fry bread?
Fried bread sounds
Yeah.
good.
Oh, you never had native
don't
fry
think
bread?
so.
Good.
Fry bread fucking rules.
Bannock?
Yeah. They're it's like indigenous donuts.
Yeah,
kind of.
I've heard about it. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
very good.
I had a bison burger. Is that native?
Not the burger part, but the bison, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's like native meat.
Yeah.
It was good. It was a little pricey, but it was fine.
I think when you eat like animal balls, that's technically indigenous because they used all parts of the buffalo.
Right, yeah,
So
yeah.
like if you're eating the balls, that's sort of how the indigenous would act.
It probably makes you want to fuck so bad. Like all the fucking
Yeah,
protein and ball fucking
female
juice.
bisons. Eat those bison balls. You're like, oh, come here, you fucking hairy
Move that
bitch.
tail.
Move that tail. You know you fucked up when you're moving a tail.
Put it over your shoulder.
You've made bad choices. Yeah. No, one of the reasons I thought Milwaukee was like not even a white place, but like a boring place is because of this fucking Mike Myers. The movie back in the day, the Rockers, and then they
Wayne's World. Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
Holy shit,
Classic
man.
movie.
Yeah. But they go, we're in Milwaukee, and then was that Delaware?
It was Delaware.
Oh, Milwaukee.
Delaware still
It was
very
Delaware.
white.
Yeah.
But
okay.
pockets of black. What people don't understand about America is, and I don't want to. I'm going to rephrase this for a second. Let's pretend I didn't just say
Pockets of black.
Um,
Okay.
All right, that's the name of the episode.
pockets of black.
You mean the thing you say in the middle of an episode and I won't remember in a week?
Right. Yes.
I was listening to the last episode today, and in the middle, I hear the name, and I'm like, "Oh yeah."
What was it supposed to be?
Something Rwanda sex or something like that. Yeah.
Hotel Rwanda sex.
Yeah. It was something like that. Yeah, it came up.
Hotel Rwanda is a fun. Matter of fact, I want to watch Hotel Rwanda tonight. It's such a cute. It was so hard to take that genocide seriously because it was the Hutu versus the Tutsi, and it's too adorable sounding for a genocide.
I'm gonna start calling my girlfriend that. Oh, my little Hutu Tutsi.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it sounds like a pet name.
Well, I call my toes my tootsies.
Oh,
Yeah. Like I'll be
Yeah.
like my tootsies are cold.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, and over the radio, the Hutu are going to go, you must hunt down the Tutsis and cut their heads off or whatever. And then Don Cheadle will
that sounds evil.
show his little dick. No, not Don Cheadle. Sorry, Don
Yeah,
Cheadle.
he was in it.
No, but it wasn't. It's Terrence Howard's little dick. I had the
Oh
wrong.
yeah. No. You're mixing up robes.
black dicks.
Yeah. War machines.
I had my war machines
You
mixed
mix up your war machines for the little dick war machine and the normal to possibly big. We don't know.
We have no idea.
War machine.
Yeah. They definitely were. I'll tell you this: they weren't paying War Machine. Maybe they were. Do you think that the contract Marvel handed out for War Machine was based on dick size? Do you think like the pay was based on square inch?
No, because apparently he made more. I think Cheadle made less.
Well, no, because Terrence Howard wanted more.
Yeah.
And so they said fuck that and paid Don Cheadle.
But he also made more than Robert Downey Jr. on the first movie, and he just wanted that to continue. And then they said, well, I mean, people love Robert Downey Jr. People liked Terrence Howard in this movie.
And then he said yes, but 1 + 1 is 3.
Yeah, that was a real turn.
Rogan? Yeah.
Black people like. as much as black people love, I was saying this last night because we saw some numerology thing.
Yeah.
As much as black people love magic and are like bewildered by magic, if you just play some sort of number game with black people, they love number tricks.
It's
like,
more of an American black thing.
Black Israel, prison black. I think is what you're trying to say.
Actually, specifically, also not only, but more New York prison black.
That's
East
what I'm
East
most
Coast.
for.
Yeah.
Insane.
Black Israelites, but also very fun. I wish we had black Israelites here. They're way better to deal with.
I thought we
they're
did
a good
around
time.
Dufferin Station.
Is there?
I've seen that. I don't know
They
if they're
just sell
Israelites.
wigs. They just sell wigs.
I was chased by one at Shepherd Station.
You were chased?
Yeah.
You were running away from somebody?
No, I said I don't know. I said something to him, and then he just started chasing me.
Oh, shit. You set him off.
Yeah, but
He didn't like what you
in
stuttered to him.
Austin, I see black Israelites.
He was just trying to catch up and be like, I didn't hear you.
Homeless guy for no reason.
He was trying to just ask the time.
Yeah.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
You're not
He
real.
got stuck on the end.
Yes.
For it's nighttime.
And that man did not appreciate it.
Oh no.
It was 9 o'clock and there was a real miscommunication.
Hey brother, what time is it? No. Oh shit. No, yeah. Wait,
Neurologically diverse.
this is the only part of this like stories that I don't always call into question, but tell the truth. What did you say to him, and was it deserving of anger?
I just said he wasn't Jewish or something.
I'm not saying you should be angry, but
I don't know.
That is kind of their whole thing.
yeah. He would.
Yeah, no, whatever.
Yeah. They had a very nice black Israelite on that Matan guy or whatever.
Yeah.
You said-
Well, because their whole thing, again, most of them have been to prison.
They don't
So
tell you,
there
really.
are, like, you know,
Sex. Yeah.
they know how to be polite and, like, respectful while also calling you a devil. You know what I
Right,
mean?
yeah,
Like, they
yeah.
kind of got the whole thing down.
Yeah.
We're all prison guards to them.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind. That's a good job, good pension.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'd be a prison guard. So honestly, if I didn't already have a career as a producer of failing podcasts, I would. You're still to see. We'll find out. Yeah.
But also, you could probably produce some pretty good failing podcasts in prison.
Yeah. Isn't that weird? I've recently found out there are prison podcasts. I think what they do is like the guy who's in prison, he calls a producer outside and they record it.
Nice.
Yeah. What?
Records over the phone.
Yeah. Or they must have like a phone, because I could record onto this. If I hooked up my phone to this, we could record whoever's on the other line.
That's what I suggested with Chris Clark. Like, once he goes to jail,
Yeah,
we
we
call
can do
him
it.
and we do an episode.
Oh,
Chris
no.
Clark.
What's he going to jail for?
Oh, so at Capone's,
Yeah.
he got into a physical altercation with the manager, the owner, the bartender, and broke their glass window.
Got it.
Yeah.
But he's going to go to prison for that? That seems like surprising.
The last
he would
I
serve
heard he
time.
was, but then Lewis told me there was. What was he? He was filing something to.
No, they missed something or something like that, so he's getting
So
away
it's like
with
a
it.
technicality?
Yeah.
That's
It
last
just
I heard.
surprises me that he would go for that. Like, just the amount of shit that happens now, you know? Like,
Yeah.
you would think it'd be harder to go to prison than that.
Maybe he has a previous record, and they're just like, you
Maybe.
were out on parole.
He almost for certain has a previous record.
Yeah.
That can't possibly be the first time Chris Clark got into legal trouble.
And then Zog lost his appeal or whatever. Is he
Did he?
going to jail? And JB Villeneuve's
I
going to
have
jail.
no idea.
Oh, thank God Jamie Villeneuve's
What
going to
is that
jail.
guy up to? Jamie fucking Villeneuve.
No, I'll tell you the last message I got from him while
He's
you guys
supposed
talk.
to be my fucking roommate.
Well, he's supposed to be
you
everyone's
lucked out,
roommate
man.
because
He's
he
my
just.
roommate, and I'm like,
Well,
no.
the reason he's probably going to prison is because he got into a fight with all of his roommates.
He
A
told
fucking
me-
fist fight.
He'll bring his dog to my house. I'm like, no, I don't want a dog in my fucking condo.
Yeah.
I think that was part of the problem too. On this podcast, he showed up to our podcast with the dog. It ended up being fine.
Yeah,
It's,
but-
you know.
You don't like, tell somebody or like
He didn't even warn us.
fucking want to have a fucking dog I'm bringing.
Look, so December 30th, I never opened the message.
Yeah.
So I'm just opening it now. So now he's going to
Fine.
know I've seen it.
Yeah, you'll lose track.
He said, "Yo, can you help me move December 31st or Jan 1st or Jan 2nd if you're available? It's maybe one load of clothes." Which, why would he even need my help then? It's a bag of clothes. Take the bus.
Take an Uber. Yeah.
Will you still do comedy?
Can you respond saying no?
Did David Villeneuve still do comedy?
Nah.
Did he ever do comedy?
I'm just getting this now. Sorry, bro.
I had to stop Mike Rita from being the shit out of Jamie Villeneuve.
Well,
what about this?
That's kind of the problem with Jamie Villeneuve, is that could have gone the other way.
Well,
that's
Villeneuve
the thing.
could fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's
It's
a
like,
dangerous guy.
Villeneuve actually, on top of being the most annoying person who's ever lived,
He actually can fight.
he can actually fight, which is a terrible quality
more annoying.
in a super annoying guy.
Yeah.
He's the most annoying person on the deadly man.
Yes.
He's the most deadly annoying
He
man.
was like, hey, I'm crazy annoying. I should make sure I can also hurt the people I annoy.
That's true. That's not a bad skill to learn.
It's like when those people hunt pedophiles and then they beat them up when they find them. Imagine that pedophile could fight.
yeah.
The pedophile gets you over here,
cameraman are just choked out.
I would be so mad I did perverted justice and I get my ass kicked by a pedophile. Fuck you up. He fucks me up.
Oh, that's stink
Oh my
balls.
god. You're disgusting, man. Yeah?
Oh yeah, really?
What were you planning on doing to that child? I'll show you.
I'll show you. We should say we are recording at the Catacoombs Cabaret, which is Rob Mailloux and his, did we say Kenny? Yeah, Kenny's, his business partner in this situation.
My girlfriend.
That's why I know.
Heard about it.
This is upgrader.
Yeah.
Business partner is above girlfriend, wife above business partner.
Yeah, all right.
yeah, that's
Fair
the
enough.
hierarchy.
Well, I got divorced officially yesterday while we did the pod, so we're one step closer.
I filmed him getting divorced yesterday.
Oh, nice. That's a clip.
Yeah. I was under the impression I was divorced, and then we got a thing in the mail going, "Hey, you're not divorced," so I had to handle that. So, yeah.
I went into the wrong door coming in here. What was that bar?
Oh, how was Bar Chef? Did you take a peek?
Bar Chef. I did, and they got mad at me for being in there.
Sure.
They wanted me to tell you guys, hey, make it more obvious where your club is.
Sure. All right. Well, we thought the sign with the logo would have done it.
That's
But
tiny little gangster dude.
I know how to read.
yeah.
I know how to fucking read.
No, where the
do
sign was, it was behind the trash, so I just kept walking straight ahead, so I didn't see it. And I saw the bar, cafe, whatever place, and then the door was open, so I was like, this got to be it. And I walk in, and it's this tiny little almost mafia guy who was like, hey, you tell those guys to not. He was just like, this happens too often.
We've been over for 2 weeks. There's no way
It couldn't have happened.
this has happened more than one time
2 weeks,
the entire time.
Two bookings.
Yeah.
This puny Goomba was about to give me the fucking business.
That's hilarious because I would have. I would have thought you just thought you were a dishwasher.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
I look like the staff.
Yeah, I can't believe he thought you were
He's
just
like, hey,
talking
first
in.
day? I'm like, no, where's Catacombs?
Yeah. But no, we're at Catacombs. New place you're opening, doing different stuff. What? I love this place. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a good vibe
You
to
should
it.
have seen this place when he first had me come down here. What a shithole.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did a lot.
Finally, they put some seats out.
Yeah.
Now it looks a little.
That's true. They can't see behind here, so we're like, still shit all over there. But there's a seat and a stage.
No, I will say I like the look of this place even more than the corner. The corner has that red vibe, but this looks like creepy, haunted.
And the corner's great. It was just we wanted to listen. The limited I did the TV stack because we have a long room and it pushes performers over here. It's a nice thing that when you're opening a space, but you also know what a lot of people because you're a performer. And a lot of people who open spaces aren't performers, so they don't know the little problems with the layouts and stuff. Would I have rather a more square room where we could have done not as long a room? Of course, but in the circumstance, this is what made the most sense. At first, we were like, we'll do a corner stage over there, but then we would have lost everybody. You just got to work through all of it. And it's not that, like, listen, my dream was never like, I mean, I've been to the catacombs in Paris, but it's not like, I'm not like some whimsical guy that was like, one day I'll open a place that's catacombs themed. It was just, we had this opportunity that made sense financially in a storage basement. And what the fuck you gonna make a storage basement?
Yeah.
So like catacombs just made sense for what
I
it
like
felt
the
like.
idea of like more skulls in the walls, and you know how some comedy clubs have like pictures of like comedians, like hey, I performed here, but this time have their skulls on.
We should have like dead
skulls
comedians.
and their name
That's kind of a
underneath.
fun idea. Yeah. We have a concrete skull guy coming in March. It just it took a little bit to get. He's $3 a head. Wow. We're getting concrete skulls that whatever.
Oh, that's pretty
why,
cool.
bit
Yeah,
by
yeah.
bit, like we'll make like we'll blow that wall out and open up a little space there when we've been successful enough. The booking is like it is crazy. Like you forget you're just like how quickly things go. Like it went from because this is what people don't, when you open a space, the math that's very difficult on it is how do you want to spend enough time on the place for it to look good enough to open, but you also gotta fucking open because you got money. I'm not rich, so like we need money coming in to keep the place going. So trying to hit that perfect mark is like very difficult. And so now that we've had like 2 weeks under our belt, just seeing how many more people are like, oh yeah, we'll take a weekend. It's like, okay, cool. This all worked. Like, yeah.
I'm more excited. So he told me, and I assume you're still going to be doing this stuff, is just booking not just comedy, like other stuff. I'm really excited to find out like who are the pieces of shit in the magic industry.
Like the
learn
shitty
stuff
open
like that.
micers.
Yeah,
Who's the Charlie Paradise of magic? Wow. Yeah. Which, by the way, Charlie Paradise is almost a better magic name than it is a comedy name. In a lot of ways.
Charlie Paradise. Yeah.
Charlie Paradise is pissed at Rob.
I know. I think we're fine now. Fabian made him mad, so then for some reason, ended up catching the brunt of Fabian being verbally abusive to him.
Fucking Charlie's a retard. Like he told me once, like,
Unofficially.
he was like, I want to fight Fabian, and I wouldn't mind fighting Rob too. And then like a little while after, I asked him, what happened between you and Rob? And he goes like, never mention me and Rob again, or I'll kill you. It's like, you fucking brought it up, you piece of shit. Like,
And funny, the last time I saw you with Charlie Paradise.
Oh, he called me like 3 days. He's fine again. He just has to pretend like nothing happened. Like he just quietly will be like, oh yeah, whatever, and then it's just like you just every like 8 months he turns on everybody and like whatever. You just got to kind of ride that wave. So yeah, he's fine.
And I think Fabian hates you,
sure,
but I'm not sure.
I think it's because we haven't had him on.
So.
I think it's because we haven't had him on.
I'm
on
not
the
sure
podcast for a while.
Because when Fabian was here last night, right? Hilariously talking off mic the whole podcast. It was fucking hilarious. The whole time Rob's like getting on a rant about fucking something geopolitical, and Fabian's like, no man, Argentina.
Not on the podcast.
I really want a clip. There is a part where you see Rob sitting there, and then finally, like a dad, go, Fabian, calm down.
It was just like too much off fucking mic talk on a podcast.
He didn't even say.
Was
shut the
anyone
fuck
else
up.
in the fucking audience, or just him?
No, it was
just him.
the pre-show. We don't.
Yeah, my ex-wife left, and then it was just
Yeah.
Fabian.
He showed up early, and he really wants to talk about Argentina being the #1 producer of beef.
Yeah.
Which
And
I
he
found
was-
out was never right.
He was pretty upset to find out it was
like
in
number
fact
6.
America. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I'm excited for this place and the weird stuff. There's some stuff you probably can't say yet, but I'm excited for some of them.
I think we're comfortable. One of the things I know for sure you're angling towards is May 2nd. We have Casanova Valentine, who for hardcore wrestling people will know what that is, but he is the man who
You're gonna love this
popularized the no-ring death match. So
I'm excited for that.
We're going to clear everything out, and they're going to have a death match, light tubes, staplings,
Sandman
whatever.
shit.
Yeah, like full
yeah.
hardcore wrestling match. No ring, just on the ground. They'll use everything into place.
Well, we're trying to find a place for the next fight. Where it's going to be Halsey,
Charlie fight.
Halsey versus Dimitri, and Charlie wants to fight Fabian.
What fight?
Like
Just
a
a
boxing,
fucking-
but
it's a
the
fight.
Charlie Fabian would be MMA.
But we need a referee because Fabian loses control. And
Yeah. 2 referees, probably one.
Yeah.
Double sleeper. That's true. That's the only thing about Fabian is that he's that guy who would kill someone in the ring because the person taps and he just doesn't let go. Because
Almost killed me. I had to break his finger.
That's right. It was you.
Fucking idiot was like choking me while I was blackout drunk, and I just reached for his finger and snapped it. Now he'll let go.
I could see that going badly, and Charlie having too much dumb pride and whatever. That one could get risky. So
Too much dumb bipolar disorder.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll work you into the card for that. New Fear City. We'll have, because they're going to do a comedy match. I believe he's bringing a little person with him to have a comedy match, and then
who's our dude?
Ryan Clark.
Yeah, Ryan Clark.
We just got
you know Ryan Clark?
No.
He's a am I being mean? Midget comic. He's a short dwarf comic or whatever. He's not
Ryan
around
Clark.
anymore because he got very sad, and our podcast producer Ian Fergus sees him once in a while drunk in the streets or something. I don't know.
Sure, yeah.
He's a little guy.
Okay.
And you could probably get him for, a couple of pennies.
How did he never do the casting couch?
Well, he's been living on the streets. Like, I see him at Union
That
Station.
doesn't stop most people from doing the casting couch.
Yeah.
He came by the Royal
I
at least
offered him like
once.
$20 to be on our podcast. I'm like, come to this address, and he just never showed up.
You got to reach him, and that's the problem.
And you gotta grab him. You just gotta grab him.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a leprechaun situation. You got to catch him and then keep him until the podcast.
We just got to grab one of those reusable grocery bags.
And by grocery bags, you mean the little compost bags you keep on your counter.
Exactly. And snatch them Maduro style.
The large Ziploc bags.
Nike jumpsuit.
He's gonna be Majuro. That's the name of the podcast.
I just thought of a fucking great idea, and it's our podcast. We get a short little guy who does impressions, and we make him up. We make him look like the person, but he's a midget. Yeah. Just looks just like Maduro. Mustache, everything
Like whatever's topical. You dress him up like it's a topical thing for the week.
With a
And he's got to be
Venezuelan
good at it,
sash.
though.
Yeah.
I don't want shit impressions. He's at least maybe not Jay Moore level, but like I don't know.
I mean, first of all, we're sitting with Jared Nathan. Do you think that if there's a midget who does impressions, they don't have a golden ticket to kill Tony already?
Oh yeah, that's true.
An impression midget? Come on.
What have you been? Have you tried to go back on Kill Tony in a while, or not anytime recently?
Having some issues going
Going to the U.S.
Yeah.
Oh, charges? Are you another? You got some charges?
Visa issues.
Physical.
Visa.
Visa
Oh,
issues.
visa issues. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, and now it's harder. People really do think that like if you're white, that it's just fine right now, but it's like no, it's harder for everybody
And
currently.
they're cracking down on like damn memos and shit.
Yeah.
But I
Yes.
don't understand how some other people would have.
And it's hard for Jared to stay low key when he's playing Madison Square Gardens.
And I
Yeah.
kind of did things as backwards,
it.
but that's besides the point.
Yeah. Well, you'd think if once you get to play Madison Square Gardens, they'd kind of just let you go, but like it actually just makes it way harder to hide.
I never really had a problem, but
I did. Yeah. So
But you
be
do
careful.
now. So maybe it's a level thing. Maybe it's a level thing. Maybe you got too big, and now you got to be the maybe Toronto version. now.
I'm just doing my thing now.
Yeah. That is funny.
Special.
Because you do have to get your visa. You have to prove that you're working.
You're an alien of exceptional ability.
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the way
Yeah,
they
but
phrase
it's
it.
very skewed about people who do get their visas.
Well, listen. First of all,
Some people can get it, but they don't do anything.
I'm just going to go ahead and say this right now. If you want to look at all the people who comfortably got visas to work in the United States from Canada,
Only a
trace
couple-
them back one generation and look at their parents' income because they're all rich kids. Everyone who left is rich kids.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, of course. They had disposable income. They had whatever.
Yeah.
It wasn't hard to
It's
go.
not cheap.
No, it's fucking really expensive.
cheap.
And people who are trying to live off being a comedian while then attempting to make that jump, it's incredibly fucking difficult. But if your parents own a franchise of or fucking whatever, I'm not even. By the way, he's actually not even a good example because Ryan stayed long enough and worked hard enough on his own shit.
Yeah,
He
it
could
doesn't
have
have to
afforded
be
to.
exhaustive like
But-
everybody is that.
A
but,
lot of it's a nepo. Listen, people joke about how Nick Kroll's parents are weapons manufacturers, and that's true.
Right.
that's amazing.
But that's not the only. There are a lot of rich fucking. We brought up somebody. Oh no, it was when the podcast started. Somebody I brought up when this podcast started. Their downstairs roommate growing up was, now granted, early Matt Damon. But Matt Damon, these a lot of these people came from a lot more fucking money than you'd think they did in comedy. This is why I gravitate towards skanks and stuff, is because like they're a genuine like group of people
Bunch of
that came
pores.
from actual garbage, and like aren't just sort of cosplaying as like scumbags to like fit the character. You know, like
that is an interesting thing. Is like I know that the joke is like hipsters who pretend to be poor, but there's also like people who pretend to be fucking scumbags and garbage, and they do go back to like
Rosebud
richdom.
Baker's dad is in the CIA.
Oh yeah, but that they,
But
they
it's
do
just
talk
like-
about
Fucking Francis Ellis like went to Harvard and was like into whatever. Like there's a lot of these.
Wilson's dads are top DA in Las Vegas.
There's a lot. Amy Schumer's fucking uncle is Chuck Schumer. There's
Yeah,
a
that's
lot
true.
more of this shit than we would all like to admit. And maybe that's a convenient excuse for why I had to open a venue in a fucking storage basement in my career. But also, it's a little bit of a factor too.
As two people who are, I think, arguably successful in comedy. Obviously, you guys want to be past a certain level that you're at, but I'd say generally successful, right? Name the 3 most important things to be successful in comedy in order of most important. I guess start with least important.
Besides rich parents.
Besides rich parents.
No, but if that's,
but honestly, rich parents.
And
It's
also
not
knowing how to network too.
knowing how to network. Here's how I'd say knowing how I would put it, and I was better at this early in my career than later. I always said when I was a young comic, you can't get ahead unless you're getting ahead of yourself. And so people willing to put themselves in situations that they might not be ready for is actually a massive thing. And feeling like you're fine being in that situation. I was very good at that young. I did JFL at like 3 years. I did all the tour with Stanhope, did all these things. And then I got enough experience under my belt to go, damn, I wish I toured with Stanhope at like 6 years or 7 years in, so I could have retained more fans and been a little bit. And you learn all that, and it actually, as confident as I am on stage, you almost become less confident in I can just be this weird star thing that you kind of imagine earlier in your career, and it kind of takes some of that away. I think it makes you a better comic, but I think it makes you a less marketable product sometimes. And so while you have that blind confidence, push the gas really hard.
And also know what to say no to and what to say yes to.
And
what's a no though? Like in the specifically
if
in
you
the
have
Toronto.
something in Canada,
Go
and
bark in front of
somebody
back room.
offers something in the States, always say yes to that.
yeah, I mean,
If not, you will regret it later.
So what's something to say no to? And I'll go back to Amy Schumer for a minute because I always think of this on a very large scale. We were actually just watching
Sex with Amy Schumer? I'm not saying
Turn that
no.
down?
I wouldn't say no.
no,
sorry.
now I would, but mostly because of Israel.
Oh, I heard she lost some weight and she's looking a little better. That's what I heard.
Yeah, but it's Ozempic. It's not fair.
Oh, okay.
I don't respect that.
What do you say no
She
to?
should have said no to the second special. And so I think a lot of when female comics complain about the industry, I always say there's an Amy Schumer effect to things, right? When Amy Schumer was coming up, there was a real dearth of big female headliners. So she clearly got pushed faster, farther than whatever.
Yeah.
Like she did her first hour, And then she does the first season of Amy Schumer Show, which is secondly her second hour.
Yeah.
But she's 10 to 12 years into stand-up, right?
Yeah.
When Louis breaks with, let's say, with Chewed Up.
Yeah.
Right? He's, or Shameless first, whatever, of the
don't
two,
remember.
Shameless and
Yeah,
Chewed
yeah.
Up, of the two first ones, he puts out and then he can put out the next one a year later. But Louis is 25 years into stand-up at that point, right? There's B and C and D level jokes ready to go. If you talk to Mark Norman about how Amy Schumer had to handle her second hour, that leather special, she's on the fucking airplane to the gigs writing a new hour because she's 12 years in.
No one opening for her?
Yeah, when Mark was her opener at that time.
Yeah.
And I don't think this is talking out of school. Like, I don't think Mark would care. I'm saying this. Like, she had to like write that hour as she was going. That's very fucking hard to do. And like to not have, like, when I retire an hour, I still have a bunch of shit that I have to kind of dust off and reconfigure. But I got bones, you know?
Yeah.
If you have no bones left, that's a scary spot to be in when you're playing fucking arenas at this point, right? And also, like, it wasn't her fault. The feminism thing, Lena Dunham courted feminism. Amy Schumer had feminism kind of leech onto her like a virus.
Yeah.
And they were the same people who, like Saddam Hussein, wanted to push her fucking statue over into town square as soon as they could. Like, the same people who leeched onto her also wanted to destroy her when the time came. But the point being is that, so she gets this offer. It was the one that she complained about the money, even, where it was like no, she didn't. That was actually not fair. Other people complained about the money on her behalf, and she got 20 million. But Chappelle and Rock had recently gotten 40 million for their specials, and so there was like a controversy about whether or not Amy deserved more money. I would argue at the time, Amy deserved more money. Maybe not the full 40, but I'll be honest, I'm the biggest Chris Rock fan there could be. But numbers-wise, Amy was doing Chris Rock numbers at that time.
Yeah.
She actually did deserve as much money as Chris Rock did at that time.
I'll say, in my opinion, I like all of them, obviously to varying degrees. None of them deserved that amount of money. I don't think they made their money back with any of that.
None of it. Well, there's still Netflix losing money every year because the CIA funds them secretly. But and that's from
funds everybody.
Yeah, that's from
Rosebud Baker's dad. Funds
Rosebud
Netflix.
Baker's dad. Well, who ended up on Netflix? Anyways, I don't even know if that's true. It's probably, but I don't know for sure. But where was I?
Well, my next question was going to be, what, as you're talking about Netflix, what the fuck happened to, do Prime specials still exist?
The problem with Prime is that, okay, so one of the worst comedians I've ever seen put a special onto a platform is Ward Anderson. Does anybody know Ward Anderson? He was like an American, but for some reason he lived here. He would like do Absolute. And I relish taking the time. This is the first time Ward Anderson maybe has ever been mentioned on a podcast before.
Sure.
And I appreciate taking the time to mention him. He is, as a comedian, as dog shit as like a professional comedian could be. Yeah. Like, he's like the absolute guy that you all start, like when you started, you looked at Ward, and I know him, and he'll see this. Ward is he's a weatherman now because I assume he dated someone who had to have like an important talk with him or something. But he's, I think, finally quit comedy to the grace of God.
He wouldn't be the only shit comic who does the news.
I don't even know who the other person is.
You know. Whatever. You know. Okay. All right.
Tell me off pod, but unless you want to tell me on pod,
just tell him.
I mean, shit comic was probably a mean. I'll roll that back. But no, Jennifer. Do you know Jennifer Strong? Jennifer Strong.
Jennifer.
Yeah.
Jennifer Chung.
I don't know how to.
She's Asian?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But they're like, you know what I mean? Like, I think in the Asian population, like half of them are on the news. You're either Olivia Chow or you're covering Olivia Chow.
There's
there's only a couple options. If you're a Samoan, you're a wrestler. And if you're Asian, you are correspondent on the news.
I can't do this.
I can't wait till Psych Hit is the first person canceled for their own accent. It is going to be great when they finally decide, like, you could have fixed this. We're putting you in jail in England for some reason. But
Yeah, the Prime specials we were talking about. What happened to...
you can just upload your own special to Prime. So I only bring up Ward Anderson because he is a corny, cheese dick loser, fucking homo enough to be someone who uploaded their own special to Prime and then tried to tell everybody he had a special on Prime. So that's why, like, I know they threw money at like Bargatze and stuff at a time, but like, but then the problem is they undercut themselves by letting just the dregs of comedy, like a total cruise ship boat act, fucking put a special on and then pretend like he has a special.
Yeah. You know what's funny?
Ward Anderson stinks.
I have such a failed career that I was listening to people make fun of boat acts now, and I'm like, fuck, if I could be a boat act, like,
That would be the
awesome.
dream.
Yeah. Get to be on a boat.
I mean, to be fair, I've been on a cruise ship 3 times, but it was a heavy metal. It was shipwrecked. So I was in the ocean with Limp Bizkit. It's a little different.
But still, could you imagine you were there performing as a comic, right? On a boat. Still put that versus working an office job.
Oh, way better. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You kind of forget sometimes in this.
Travel the world doing comedy.
Listen, this is why a lot of people need 12-step programs, whether or not they have an issue or not. It's because there's a lot of teaching you about gratitude. And in this business, a lot of times you can lose sight. I could be bitter about a lot of things about my career. I could complain. I'm a really good fucking stand-up. I probably don't have what I deserve.
Yeah.
But I've had a really sick... My girlfriend's a fucking smoke show. I live on Queen Street downtown in a sick city. I can afford... Like, you know what I mean? Like, it is... I could spend all day complaining about where my life is, but my life is better than, like, 93% of the people who live.
But isn't it better to like blow up like later in your career and kind of like have these experiences that you've described as far as like, man, like I did all that shit, and then I was like super famous for like 5 years.
Listen, there is a lot of fun to the way up, and I think the way down is probably a lot harsher.
Yeah.
You know, I also think a lot of comedians, and probably being older, if I got successful to a Shane or Andrew.
I would have had the choice of Duke Tony now.
Yeah.
And then I would do it now.
Yeah.
It's easier now to blow up on Tony than...
But you did well. And here's the thing about, and I'm not trying to fucking shit on all the Kill Tony, but some of the guys who blew up on Kill Tony, you don't hear about them as much because they didn't have the depth of an act to think. But when you did it, you had an hour, right? You had an hour. I've seen you do like 40, 45 minutes. Yeah.
I just think it's probably harder to blow up early.
Yeah.
And not know how to like receive all that attention.
What? I blew up right
if
after 18.
I would have had my...
I was famous for one night.
Before I did Kill Tony, it would have been so much easier.
Yeah, it is. It is hard to ask Canadian comedians that sometimes because it is so much about, again, having your ducks in a row.
Yes.
Like, there are moments in
I would
my
have
career.
my ducks in a row. It would have been totally...
Even better.
Yeah, there were times I could have struck a little better probably in America had I had my ducks in a row too. Like, because it's Patrice described the business, I think, perfectly when he described it as a roller coaster. You know, you get on the roller coaster and you're on your way up, you're whatever, and then you get to the top of the roller coaster, and as you're going down, you're going wee, right? And when you go wee, all your fucking money flies out of your pockets, and you don't take care of it. And so you go back, you wait in line, you get on the roller coaster again, and now this time you get to the top, and you got your hands in your pockets, and you don't want to whatever, and now you're not having any fun, and you're whatever. It's like you got to learn how to like have enough. I think, listen, if I've been around as many successful comedians as probably anybody on earth, I'm like the Rick Rubin of fucking comedy in a weird way of being around people who blew up. And like the thing I would say to comedians, understand, try to estimate where you're getting, buy your house, buy your car, make all your expenditures at like 70% of the way up. Don't get your nut at the top. And I watch too many comics think that when they get to this high, that's what I'm making, and you make your nut crazy. I've lived an okay life. I've had fun because I've kept a very small nut, and way smaller than I should. I mean, I should be, if I was more. Nobody needs to necessarily live like I'm living when you get to a level, but just keep your nut small because you don't need it. You know, how much fun did you have when you were in a studio apartment and you were just running around doing gigs? Remember all that and then go, you don't need that. We all need to grow, but don't get the fucking mansion because of ego and, I could do it when whatever, because that nut stays that big and your shit starts going down and you got to maintain that nut. That's how you end up working places you don't want to work. You're in a casino now. You're doing commercials that you didn't want to do, whatever, because you got a nut to pay for.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, you're literally describing my dream as somebody else's
nightmare. Yeah.
Someone else's nightmare. Yeah.
But it doesn't mean
You've got like 12 girls pregnant. You got everything. I'm like, this guy sounds awesome.
But like,
What a
keep
cool
in mind,
guy.
you could still do the commercial, and you could do it because you wanted to, not because if I don't do this commercial this month, I'm gonna have to sell my house. You know, like just make sure you're comfy.
You're right. I can't believe that's failure.
I know.
Like I'd love to do that other than my desk job.
Yeah.
Show up to a commercial I hate and be like, yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
But that's the gratitude I'm saying. It's but that's the problem. This part is very hard to have gratitude on. This part, it's easy to have gratitude. Everything's going up. Every year is a little better.
For this place.
Yeah.
How about you guys do like a seance with the Ouija board, but communicate with dead comedians and have them headline
Have them headline.
Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the last time, Mr. P, Patrice O'Neill.
When you're Ouija, it's just someone
Brody
Ouija,
Stevens.
and then you have to call it out.
Yeah.
IHATEWHITE. Oh, I hate white people.
I hate white people.
We're on
20 minutes, but we got there.
We're on the Ouija board. It's just constantly saying, enjoy it. Party Stevens.
Ain't positive.
Yeah.
Yeah, communicate with dead guys.
Positive thinking.
And you could do like keys and just tell people you're gonna see Kevin.
Yeah,
No, who's
yeah,
dead? I was gonna say Kevin Hart. I'm wishing.
Panette's dead.
Yeah, John Panette. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll see him here first in a long time.
And
John
we're just going to
Panette.
put a big blanket over you.
Yo, George Carlin, Richard Pryor. You guys could start headlining these guys here.
Yeah. And we'll just do AI. We'll just do a full AI hour and we'll just put it on a screen and hologram it.
You know what I still don't think is like a fucking crazy thing to like go see if you're an audience. I guess it's like a hacky cheating thing or whatever, but cover bands for comics. I think you thought of the idea once, and it's fucking like I would go see guy dressed up like George Carlin doing an hour.
Doing a George Carlin hour.
George Carlin hour.
Yeah.
Have you met, what's that guy's name on Kill Tony? That's obviously.
That guy, Hedberg guy?
Yeah, the Mitch Hedberg guy.
Oh, I saw
It's
that.
so
Good
bad.
name,
I'm
yeah.
tempted to bring him in. I almost want to message him and offer him a weekend here, but go, listen, I'll pay you. You can come in, but I'm calling you Mitch Hedberg
Hedberg.
impressionist.
Paris, man.
Yeah, Paris is a little
Paris
bit like
is
that.
way better than Hedberg.
Yeah.
There's
Better
another.
than him.
I know there's another dude who I've seen at the lab or whatever. I don't know if he's still around. No, not Paris. He's skinnier than Paris and he's less autistic. And he does a Mitch Hedberg as well. It's very interesting when someone's that on, because sometimes you're kind of close. I get it. It
If
was
you
your
do one-liners,
inspiration.
everyone could always say you're Stephen Wright, you're Mitch Hedberg, but like whoever that was, I don't remember that guy's name, but like, god damn, is he doing just Keegan?
Keegan? Thank you.
No problem. I speak Jared.
Thank you, Rob. Fucking translation.
I thought he was preparing to do a chest slap.
A lot of the Kill Tony people have deliveries of other people.
Yeah, because they're early comedians.
Sledge and
Yeah.
like Anthony Jeselnik.
But the Mitch Hedberg one, I forgot to watch till the end. They didn't mention that he just sounds like Mitch Hedberg. Or did
Oh no,
they?
his first appearance, they tear him
Yeah.
apart.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
They hang him out to
Tony
death.
said, "Oh,
Like, yeah.
you're a lot funnier than I gave you credit for and stuff."
Oh,
Yeah.
when he came back.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's still it's just too weird. I saw it and I was like,
You
it's
know
so
what bothers
weird.
me about it is that when you look at like the actual writing of it,
Yeah.
it's
It's a lot of stolen shit.
and it's
Yeah.
built the same way where Hedberg put the heavy punchlines right in the front and kind of trailed off
Yeah,
on
yeah,
his
yeah.
bits, and he has the exact same heavy punchlines up front, trail off, whatever, because you can't all your jokes can't be 22 seconds long. So Hedberg had to add stuff to some of the
Yeah,
bits,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And the guy does the exact same. Like, don't think about just the bit. Literally listen to both of them in the sense of where it's like big and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
whatever, and then where it goes like this, and it's the exact same. Where people compared me to Stanhope for years because I talk about stuff, you know, in the sense of like social commentary or whatever, and I toured with Stanhope. But if you actually listen to me,
Yeah,
I
the-
don't have a Stanhope cadence at all.
Yeah.
Or wearing the silly outfits.
And I would love to wear the silly outfits, but you know, I appreciate them for silly outfits. But it's just a very different case. Stanhope one way more comfortable not getting laughs for way longer than I am. Like he's okay with setting up a point for like a while, and I'm never comfortable. Like I start freaking out if I'm setting up a point for as long as he's comfortable with. Like I'm more of a burrish punch guy. I just talk about stuff. So and then people go, "Oh, he's Stanhope," you know.
Yeah.
So like, but there is a way to look at it and actually see. If you really understand joke writing, you can go, "Oh, that's really ripping that."
Yeah. Part of the problem I find with it's not Kill Tony's fault. I'm calling him Kill Tony. It's not Tony Hinchcliffe's fault. It's not the fault of the people who run America's Got Talent. It's not the thing. It's that in the end, the competition is always a short set, and who wins on a short set competition is literally anybody who it's just like I knew a lot of comics that I didn't think were like hilarious in Toronto, but they had, you remember the type 5 people used to say, "Oh, I got a type 5," and that's great.
Real jokey joke one-liner comics do really well early on in their careers and contests.
Material to do Kill Tony.
You need to have material.
You can't just go off on personality and stuff
Right.
like that.
Has Todd Graham been on
some
there?
people can.
Yeah.
Some people can.
Yeah, was
Tell me
Todd
no
Graham
bugs.
on Kill Tony? Because Todd Graham would destroy
Yeah,
Kill
but-
Tony.
Yeah.
They don't get a lot of like old guys coming to do it, right?
Holy shit, he would be.
Well, because how
fucking
many
awesome.
old guys are going to go put their name in a bucket and
Yeah.
stand in a bar next door with 250 fucking
Todd Graham would.
22-year-olds? Yes, he would. Yes, he would. Yeah, and should. But,
I got a picture with him, and I'm too
Oh,
embarrassed to
hilarious.
post it because I'm such a fan.
Oh, that's
How damn is the
were you a fan of Apocalypse Poo?
No, I never heard of that.
Oh, Todd Graham, way before he was a comic,
Yeah.
had a like really what would have been considered viral super early on, where he set. I want to get this correct. He either set the sound to Apocalypse Now to Winnie the Pooh, or set
that's
the
funny.
sound from Winnie the Pooh to Apocalypse Now. I can't remember which. I think it was Winnie the Pooh video to Apocalypse Now sound, and it was like it went crazy. Like way before I met him, I think my stepbrother showed it to me when I was in like high school.
that's
when I
funny.
first
You know.
started, he was one of the first guys I saw. It was like a starving artist. It was called the Starving Artist.
Oh yeah. I remember that place.
And he fucking made this joke. He goes, "If you work at Subway, how do you know when you have BO?" And I just walked by at that time to Square One Mississauga, buy a Subway. So I'm like, it smells like fucking armpit. And then he does that joke 2 weeks later. I'm like, I'm in love with this man.
Hilarious.
I love this guy.
Yeah, Todd Graham was. There was a guy, Tim Golden.
Tim Golden is a fucking king amongst men.
He's
That
a
guy's so
great-
funny.
he was such a good comic.
I know exactly
and-
what happened to him. Because he's close. Well, not close to, but I used to see him at the Groove Bar. That's where I met him first.
Yeah.
And he still technically goes there, but not for the comics night. Like just like after work some days. He's like a lawyer
He's
for
a-
like
yeah, he was a
immigration
lawyer.
stuff,
Yeah.
and he just eventually, I think he was just like, I'm just.
Didn't he
he's
put
got
out an
kids.
album like Tim Golden sings the hits? It was like a Christmas album.
I don't know, but that I could see that.
Yeah,
Tim
yeah.
Golden was a fucking phenomenal writer,
Yeah.
and all he would do is just the fucking. I tried to book him once, and he would just go, you know, and he just wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But he's a fucking great joke writer.
Yeah.
It's
Dude, another guy from that era, does anyone? Do you guys know Monty Scott?
Yes.
Yeah.
Monty, another guy. Monty's so funny. I think we maybe did we lose
down the
Monty to
corner?
COVID?
No,
I know he's around a bit, but I felt like maybe he was a guy who.
Monty Scott?
Yeah.
Like turn him off. From the
Yeah,
whole
like
thing.
'cause he was a fist bump fella before
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
So I wondered if maybe there was.
Still around in the corner.
Yeah,
Does he? I see him here and there, but
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like I used to.
And
Was what
And
I
he's a
mean.
good dude.
Yeah,
Scott's a
Unbelievable,
nice
dude.
guy, yeah.
That story in Montreal with Rick Shapiro was with Monty.
Oh.
We had Monty's car got towed, and Montreal does this weird thing when they tow your car. They don't tow your car. It's kind of nice in a way. They don't tow your car to an impound lot you have to get it out of. They just move it. Like they just tow your car to some other place
Yeah.
in
They
like the
repark it?
general vicinity.
Oh, that's funny.
And so you had to like find your car.
Yeah.
And I remember because Monty's attitude was like Quebec was like another country, and he's like he just didn't care about tickets in Quebec. So like he would park his car anywhere and just be like, nah, they'll never get me, and like whatever. So we woke up the next morning, his car's just gone, and we had to like hunt his car down. Also on that tour, he did Windsor with me. And I used to stay in Windsor in the quality suites because, like, when I was staying with
Quality Inn.
comics,
Yeah.
Right.
because quality suites and in/suites would always have 2 beds, but then also a couch with a pullout.
Yeah.
So if you were like young touring comics with multiple people, it was great.
Sure.
So one night, maybe it wasn't a Rick Shapiro tour, but I remember I was in Windsor at that hotel with Monty, and he used to talk in his sleep, and he was like. The hotel's on fire. In the middle of his sleep, he starts talking that the hotel's on fire, and whatever. It was so scary,
Hilarious.
like dead sleep. Just the hotel's on fire.
That's so funny. I hope it was the Rick Shapiro trip because in one sense you have a guy leaving banana peppers and the other one talking in his sleep.
That was a nightmarish tour.
No, you remember that Brampton show I did in that bar with went straight to the back. Yeah. I booked Monty Scott. He destroyed the room with a fucking Dyson Air fan joke. So nothing crude, nothing just Dyson Air fans. He destroyed.
He used to rip at karaoke doing fucking just la 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 bamba. He would just do La Bamba at karaoke. That was a fucking hit too. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Monty Scott.
So anyway, that is the end of. We've done like an hour. We always stop at an hour, but please come and check out Catacoombs Cabaret. They're going to be having different shows and stuff like that. I'm sure if you follow it, you guys have IG.
Yeah,
Catacombs
Cabaret is the best way to. No E in Catacombs. It's the English spelling. Everyone puts an E in it because we all know the Paris Catacombs.
Oh,
so
Catacombs.
yeah.
Catacombs.
Yeah. Every fucking foreign person. I love Louis Molds, but the way he says catacombs, I'm gonna drill him in the face at some point. I gotta fix the way catacombs. I hate that.
Catacombs.
Combs. It's a comb. Catacombs.
And then check out Jared Nathan on.
Jonathan Comedy on Instagram.
Cool. All right.
Comedy.com.
Thank you.
Guys, thank you so much for doing the pod.
Bye.